The art community is actually so annoying sometimes. So today I will be talking about my art pet peeves and things that like just genuinely annoy me in the art community. So the first pet peeve is actually something that happened to me recently, and that's when other artists feel the need to give other artists criticism when they didn't ask for it. So recently I made a TikTok showcasing all the bad attempts that I made of trying to draw Gojo, and all these were either really bad sketches or like I was starting to color them and then I just realized I hated the way it looked. So like these were incomplete pieces that were not fully rendered out or anything like that. Yet despite that, some people in the comment section just felt the need to criticize my art. And someone said, I think you should really work on your coloring and your rendering. I think you should add more shadows. This was only my second post on the entire account. So this person hasn't even seen my full rendering, and she felt the need to say that. I didn't ask for any criticism and all these sketches were incomplete, and yet she still felt the need to say something that I could clearly observe. Like, I do know that I have an issue with my rendering and that it's actually the part of the art process that I hate the most, so I spend little to no time on it. And somebody else felt the need to say, when you draw Gojo, you should give him fluffier hair. These were sketches. When I sketch hair, it's pretty much just like a spiky ball. So like, I don't understand why you would give me criticism on something that isn't fully finished. And even if it was fully finished, I didn't ask for any of your criticism. You know what people should do? If you like the art, comment a compliment. OMG. If you don't like it, scroll by. You don't have to be a meanie and be like, oh my God, your art's actually trash. If I wanted criticism and tips on my art, I would go to a Discord where they specialize in that, where some person on the internet and they're like, oh, if you want me to criticize your art, submit it in a Discord. That's what I would do. But I don't want that. I want to be able to post my art freely without people giving me criticism. And people who do give criticism, their excuse is always that, I just wanted to be nice to you. Like, I just wanted to help you improve your art. I didn't ask. So if I want my art to be considered bad in your eyes, then it will be bad, okay? I will figure out how to fix my own issues. And if I want help, I'll get help. Simple as that. And almost all the time, the mistakes that they point out or the things that I could work on, I already am aware of. Like, I have eyes and I have observed that already. I don't need you to remind me. I'm already working on it. How about you focus on your own art? And if somebody says in their bio or makes it apparent that they do want help and criticism, then that is where you can comment it. But I didn't ask for it. A lot of other people didn't ask for it. So just don't say anything. My second pet peeve is when artists get mad over the compliment, you're so talented. I don't understand why this makes artists so mad when they hear this, because I know art takes more than just talent. Like, it's skill-based for a lot of people. But I myself have been drawing for a while, so all the art that I have has been built up through years of skill that I've been learning. But when somebody says, you're so talented, I don't make a big fuss about it. I accept the compliment and move on. It just makes an artist seem a little bit entitled when they get angry over a compliment as simple as, you're so talented. My third pet peeve is anybody who is a Colleen defender and supporter. Her fans literally defend her in everything by just saying, oh, the stuff that she says is satire. It's all a joke. Okay? It's not funny. Her humor is so bland and stale. It is all the same reused jokes every time. Such juicy lips. Draw such smexy characters. Like, it's not funny. It's all repetitive. And I think that she wouldn't be getting so much hate if her apology seemed genuine. Because if you look at her Instagram for her apology, you're not going to find it right away because she hid it behind a little scroll thing where you have to scroll on the post to find it. And because of that, I think people disliking her still is warranted. And her fans will still go after anybody who hates her or dislikes her by saying, oh, it's satire. Oh my God, you all are stuck in the past. She apologized behind a scrolled Instagram post. So your point is, this artist doesn't know you exist. So I don't understand why you're trying to defend them so hard. The whole thing about defending people that don't know you makes me so upset. I do not understand why we're like idolizing artists now. They don't know you exist. You can like the art, but you don't have to be idolizing and fangirling over this artist who doesn't know you exist and is inherently probably a bad person. And I don't like how she promotes to younger artists that you have to draw in a certain good, appealing to other people art style. in order to get any sort of success and fame in our world. Which is that kind of true? I kind of do think it's true, but that shouldn't be a thing. You should be able to draw what you want and still be able to have like a dream to creating success with that art style. My next pet peeve is artists that only draw one race. I get that artists have a comfort zone that they wish to stay in, but eventually you're gonna have to break out of that comfort zone, okay? I don't know how you can live and not get bored of drawing the same race over and over and over again. And for a lot of these people, they just say that they can't draw other races. Have you tried? Have you ever tried looking up a tutorial on how to draw a certain race? Have you ever thought about looking up a reference image, tracing that reference image and thinking, I think this is possible? Because it is possible. You are not stuck drawing the same race over and over again by force. And I'm not saying that you need to learn how to draw the whole roster of diversity, but you should at least be able to like branch out of the main race that you draw. And sometimes the artists that do this will say, oh no, I'm not drawing a specific race. I'm just drawing what I think looks pretty and attractive. Do you realize how wrong that sounds? Are you saying that you only find beauty in that one race? That's just baffling to me, because you can keep your cute little pretty aesthetic while still drawing people of darker complexions. Did you know darker people can also be in like every single aesthetic that you're drawing? It is possible. My next pet peeve is when artists say that they don't want their art to be referenced. You referenced other things to make your own art, so I don't understand why other people can't reference your art to make their art. As long as it's not inherently tracing your art, I see no issue with it. Now, even though this peeves me, I'm not going to go against an artist's wishes and reference their art anyways. I'm going to just find somebody else to reference if I ever feel like it. But the fact that it's existing upsets me. That one was short, but the next one and the last one is a specific type of art, and that's when people draw fictional, colorful ponies in a certain way that they see it, and for some reason it makes artists mad. I do not understand how if you see somebody drawing Pinkie Pie as a black woman, that makes you mad. People will genuinely say with full confidence that Pinkie Pie is supposed to be white. She would probably be white. And how would you know that? It is a pink pony that has the magic of friendship. So I don't understand how you feel the need to get mad over somebody's little headcanon of Pinkie Pie being black. It's not just Pinkie Pie either. People will draw Twilight Sparkles as a tanner woman, and people will get so butthurt by it and say, Twilight would probably be white. She isn't that tan. Just because there's a figure of her pale as fuck doesn't mean that she's canonically that pale as a human. It shouldn't even matter that much because she's a purple pony. That's it for this video. I will probably make a part 2 if anything else happens to me in my comment section that warrants a part 2, but that's it.